Sagittarius, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we'll be looking at some tarot cards and some oracle cards and even some personal messages. Just do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means go ahead and flip it. All right, well, we start this reading off with the 8 of Cups, followed by the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and then the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So right away I can feel that either you abandoned this situation and walked away, or this person did that with you. But the walking away with the 8 of Cups is all about going in search of your own truth and happiness. So we're going to do this reading as you being the one that walked away, or perhaps the one that needs to walk away. But with this 8 of Cups, withdrawal, it's just like feeling totally exhausted by a situation. And just knowing that once you do your introspection, or maybe you have done your introspection, and you've come to the idea that this is not making you happy anymore. This relationship, the way that it's going about, is not making you happy anymore. The 10 of Wands even showing up on the board shows that this relationship was a great burden to you. There may have been too many responsibilities that was placed on you because of this. It may have been, what's the right way to say it with the 10 of Wands? Like, it was just too much weight on your shoulders. There's a song by Gallant called Weight in Gold. So Gallant, Gallant, Weight in Gold. Go look at that song and do it with the lyrics. And maybe this is how I'm feeling, like you were feeling, like you're carrying this whole burden, but at some point you had to let it go. You had to walk away. That's why the 10 of Wands shows up here in the reverse right after the 8 of Cups. You had to offload that burden. It became too heavy. The conflicts, the arguments, maybe the passion was great, but the arguments were greater. Okay, and so with this 5 of Wands sitting here in the reverse, now somebody wants to call a truce, whether that be you or them. This is all about wanting peace after the conflict, wanting to compromise, wanting to cooperate, wanting harmony again. I feel this is what this person wants, is harmony again with you. Maybe it's what you want with them. All right, take it as it resonates. Let's get some from this deck and see if we can't get a little bit more for messages. What else is going on in this situation with you and this person? Not too much. All right, let's get one. The 8 of Swords that shows up here. And with the 8 of Swords, this is almost like you have, it's like a self-imprisonment. Maybe you stayed even though your spirit was calling you to leave the situation, right? And so this is really just feeling very isolated. You may feel isolated from this person. You may have isolated yourself from other people so that you could really deal with this and heal. Okay. Too many. Let's get one or two more from this deck. Let's see if we'll get a little more details. I just feel a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing in this situation. The 7 of Spheres, they're showing up here. And when the 7 of Spheres shows up, this is all about having the patience, working very hard, but the success being delayed. So you may have waited around and waited around maybe for the situation to change, for this person to change. Or this may be you now that you've walked away, that you're being patient on your growth and your own stability, your own foundation, right? Spheres or Pentacles is really about that financial aspect, that foundation that you have. And so you may just be working on that. You may have felt like you went backwards because we have the 8 of Swords and then the 7 of Spheres. You may feel like you've gone a little bit backwards. And so you're being patient towards your success. Like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it again, or I'm going to get it to begin with. All right. Let's get one more from this deck. Now, sometimes relationships break you down to build you up. And you may have built up a great deal of strength in this situation. All right, we get the Magician and then the Knight of Spheres. And so with the Knight of Spheres, you know, now we're talking about being very patient, putting in that hard work, doing what you need to do. The Magician is all about manifestation, making sure that what you're putting that effort into is going to come true. So it looks like, again, you are working on your own stability, on some kind of dream, manifesting what it is that you truly want in your life. Let's switch. I just feel a sense of empowerment going on here. You're finding your voice. You're finding your strength. Let's get one or two from... All right. They're coming out crazy. They're coming out crazy. All right. The Tower. The Tower shows up. It's very unexpected. It may be an unwanted change. It's like the very foundation of this relationship was rocked. It wasn't something that you wanted. It may have even been some kind of violent situation. But here's what I'm going to say about the Tower. The Tower is not necessarily a bad card to show up. Because even if you and this person were to get things back together again, it can't come back the way that it was. So that Tower had to come down in order to rebuild it the way that it needs to be built. The foundation of this relationship was already rocky, and now the Tower has come down. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles is feeling very isolated, very pulled back. It could be a financial loss. This person may have left you out in the cold. You may have left them out in the cold, and it may have affected your finances greatly. May have affected their finances greatly as well. Okay, maybe you guys were living together and all of a sudden you had to go and get a new place. All right, let's get one more. I'm going to get two more from this deck, actually. That card did not want to drop. It bounced a lot, but it didn't drop. All right, I asked for two and it gave me two. All right, we got the Ace of Wands that sits in the reverse that came out with the Judgment card. So let's just talk about this Ace of Wands in the reverse. Listen, you may have felt that this relationship was very brutal, or this person was very brutal to you. The Ace of Wands in the reverse really represents either rejection, which can sometimes be protection, or false starts, meaning this person would spark things up, make all these promises, and then not actually fulfill on them. So judgment has been called. And when judgment shows up, this is having clarity. This is making a final decision. Having that wake-up call to your own life's purpose. Okay? Making that judgment call for yourself. Standing strong in it. Okay? Let's flip over. I want to see when this person thinks about you. What do they think about? Okay? We got some powerful cards up here. So if you haven't walked away from this person, you may be feeling very pulled to walk away. Okay. What does this person think about when they think about you? We get two that came out. The High Priestess and then the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles being in the reverse. The High Priestess is somebody that... It's somebody that trusts their intuition, okay? Trusting within yourself. There also could be a lot of secrets and mystery about you that this person doesn't understand. Like, as an example, you may wake up in the morning and be like, you know, you ask them a question like, did you eat strawberries yesterday? And they're like, how the hell does she know I ate strawberries? And so it's just like knowing, having an inner knowing that this person doesn't quite understand how you know what you know. Okay, and so then the Four of Pentacles that sits in the reverse is really about having a poverty mindset or vulnerability in some way. So this person, when they think about you, they may think you're very highly focused on your money. Maybe you're just afraid of being in poverty or trying to reverse any kind of situation from a bankruptcy that you may have gone through, or just some kind of poverty mindset of not wanting to lose. Okay, and so... interesting. What else does this person think about when they think about you? You're very much a mystery to them. And you can see in both of these cards, the person has their eyes closed. And so you may not even be looking in their direction at this point. You might be like, no, I don't even want to see this person anymore. All right, let's get a couple more. What do they think about when they think about you? Too many. Oh man, we got the Strength card that came out with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Now the Strength is a Leo card, so you could be dealing with something within Leo season or with a Leo themselves. But the Strength card really represents self-love, self-respect, and having the courage to stand up for yourself. okay? And so this is a very beautiful card. If this is not the energy in which you are embodying right now, where you're loving on you, you're knowing that you deserve more, that you deserve exactly what it is that you want, then this is the energy in which you need to embody. But either way, this person sees you as embodying that energy. And the Nine of Swords that sits in the reverse, this is all about resting, recovering, relieving from the pain of this situation and healing yourself from extreme torment in a relationship. So this person feels like you're standing up for yourself because you're working on healing yourself. I want one more. What do they think about when they think about you? All right. These two came out together. We have the World that sits in the reverse, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Now, when we talk about the Queen of Wands, right now we're talking about somebody that's very confident, very self-assured, very feisty, very spicy, okay? And so this may be how you're embodying this energy of like, I deserve better and I know it and I'm going to stand strong. But the World card sitting in the reverse really represents this person feeling like this is a permanent situation, meaning that it's done, but they feel like there's unfinished business. So they may feel like you are completely done with them, absolutely completely done with them, that they don't know how to move towards you, they don't know how to travel towards you, but they do still feel like there's some unfinished business here. I want to get one or two cards on what you think about when you think about them. So when they pop in your head, what do you think about? Oh, that's too many. All right, okay. Eight of Swords that shows up here. And so the Eight of Swords is, again, self-imposed restrictions, holding back. You may feel like this person holds you back. They keep you stuck. But here's the thing. The Eight of Swords is very clear. She's not actually tied to anything. She's blindfolded, so she doesn't know that she's not tied to anything. And so whether you're a male or a female, this is really telling you that you have the ability to walk away. But this person may mentally make you feel trapped, okay? All right, what else do you think about when you think about this person? Child, I'm going to keep them all because they came out like they wanted to fight me, okay? Oh, Lord, they all came out in the reverse, honey. Five of Pentacles that sits here in the reverse. And so when you think about this person, you feel like they may be having their situation better than you, meaning that their hope has come back quickly. Maybe they've gotten out of the cold. It seems like things are on track for them. Or when you think about this person, you just want to heal. Okay, you may feel very abandoned by this person, left out in the cold by this person. You may feel like they walked away from you and now all you want is healing. We have the Magician and then the Strength both sitting in the reverse. So when the Magician sits in the reverse, this is all about unfulfilled potential. This person made promises that they did not fulfill. This also is scattered energy, right? Wasting your resources, wasting your energy. And so you may feel like this person wasted your time and their time with you. All right, the Strength card that sits in the reverse, and again, you could be dealing with a Leo or something within that season. This is somebody that abuses their power. They're a disgrace, okay? They self-sabotage things in their life because of fear and abuse. And what I mean by that is, abuse of power would be like somebody that feels like, well, they really love me. They're not going to go anywhere. No matter what I do to them, they're not going to go anywhere. That's an abuse of power. That's knowing that someone loves you and they want it to work and you doing things knowing that they're going to work on it with you. Nasty energy. Let me get one more. One more. What do you think about when you think about this person? The Ten of Wands. Honey, you feel so burdened by this situation. It feels so stressful, this situation to you. This person has stressed you out and burdened you enough. I'm moving on to Oracle cards. Because that just made me think of that Gallant song again. Weight in gold. You're carrying your weight in gold while this person is carrying sand. All right, let's get a couple oracles. We have free yourself. Yes, it's time to take back control of your life. What are you doing to do that right now? Ask yourself that question. Drop me a comment and let me know what you're doing to free yourself from the burdens of the past and from this relationship of pain. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You may be working your ass off and not able to really deal with your personal life right now. So there may be some, or this person may have affected your finances or career. We have new love. We got new love showing up. That's a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Have they? Maybe they haven't shown up yet, but they're coming. Once you free yourself from this pain, all right, karmic relationship. Listen, this is all about letting go and loving yourself, understanding that karmic relationships are there to teach you something. And so when you think about this person, what is it that you learned? Did you learn how to set boundaries and maintain them? Did you learn how to love yourself more? What is it exactly that you learned? Did you learn how to listen to your intuition? Once you learn that, you've gotten what you need to get out of that karmic relationship. You will free yourself at that point, because forgiveness is all about learning the lesson, leaving the loss behind you. All right, let's get a couple more. We got Cupid's arrow. Now, this is all about love is coming, having that faith that love is coming. This could also be a surprise invitation or meeting someone new, but you may feel a little hesitation. Now, we did get this new love, so I'm just saying. All right. Cupid has their arrow aimed at you, honey. All right, let's get one more. All those came out, but I clearly see twin flames. Now, one thing I can tell you about twin flames is, oh, they feel so good in the beginning because you guys have so much in common. You're just like burning equally. Just like cards got caught in my hair. You're like burning equally. But the truth of that is, with twin flames, you can get burned in the process. We have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freeing yourself from a toxic relationship or addiction. It was sitting in the reverse. You really got to do that shadow work. You really got to do that healing and free yourself from this situation, whether that be physically or just mentally and emotionally. All right, let's get a soulmate manifest card. We'll keep this thing rolling, since I done tried to flip the cards out in my hair. All right. The card says, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. I know I just had that card pop up on, it's either going to be on the Libra or the Scorpio video. So if you're dealing with any of those signs, go check it out. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle. And of course, if this resonates, drop me a comment, like it, and share. All right, we got luck. Whew, I love this card. All right, we got luck. Enter, leap, and fly. And this is entering into a new phase in your life so that you can really leap up and fly and really elevate yourself. So this is really beautiful card to get. Let's flip over to personals. Roll with the punches, but at least put your defenses up. Listen. Did you go into this situation without your boundaries fully established? That's very important in any relationship, even the relationship with yourself, that you have boundaries and that you maintain them. Don't let anyone step over you. Don't let anybody step over you. You don't step over you either. Why are these cards flipped over? That's so strange. All right, let's get this one. All right, pride and ego, loosen up, okay? Don't operate from the ego. You'll find yourself in a lot of pain. Letting people live rent-free in your head will end up evicting you from it, absolutely. Passion can drive you. If you aren't moving, then you're not listening to it. So this is really cautioning you that maybe you've been a little bit stagnant. Maybe you've been going through a little bit and you're a little bit stagnant in your life. But this is saying wherever your passion is pulling you, go towards it, okay? Really listen to yourself right now. All right, let's get a poem. Really? One poem. We're not doing a whole poetry show here today. All right, let's see. We got two. I'm going to keep them. Let's see what the two poems are. All right, we got number 16, beliefs. You believe that I don't love you and don't believe I even care. Yet I still stand strong at your side even when no one else is there. So this person may accuse you of like not being there for them, but you're like, I'm always here for you. What are you talking about? And then we have number 26, restoration. She told me that she cried, but people chose to ignore her, thinking she needed the love of another to maintain and restore her. Listen, you don't need anybody to maintain you, to restore you, or to make you happy. You have all that power within. And that's exactly what this card says is, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. All right, these are my message cards. I want to see what this person would want to say to you if they could. It's a little big, so we're going to split it, and we're going to do 5 from each stack. So what does this person really want to say to you? If they could say anything, that's no pride, no ego, and no fear. What would they want to say? Okay, let's just get a couple. They want to say a lot, apparently. Okay, let's get a couple. You give me feelings that I can't put into words. I want to spoil you rotten. Interesting with these cards. And this person may have been very afraid of their feelings. I love our inside jokes. All right, we got some reminiscing going on. This says, I have so many regrets. Please be patient. You make me want to be a better person. So this person may be trying to evolve so they can come forward and be better for you. I have anger and ego issues. All right. That's an honest statement right there, if that's what they're saying. I am working on being a better person. Listen. In order to heal, in order to grow and expand, you have to first acknowledge where your areas of opportunity are. And it sounds like this person is doing that. Okay, let's get 3 more. I love you, yes, but I like you too. Listen, you ever love somebody that you can't stand? Like you got that family member that when you see them at the reunion, you're like, you know what, I love them, but I swear I can't stand being around them. But this person is saying like, not only do I love you, but I actually like who you are. I like hanging with you. Goodbyes don't exist. You're always in my heart. Beautiful. One more. Oh, okay. Well, we got these 2. Let's go for it. We got, you didn't get away with that. So they may feel like they didn't get away with something. And then we have, please forgive me. All right. Well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.